So we all know Animal Crossing as a game that kind of lasts forever. It never really seems to go away and you can just keep playing for as long as you want. But as it turns out, there actually is an end to Animal Crossing New Horizons, and when it happens, it's pretty abrupt. When this time comes, you won't be able to play the game at all anymore. No more island, no more villages, you can only go back on what you've already started. Thankfully, as players discovered, this is all the way in 2061, so you can go that far into the future and Animal Crossing New Horizons will still work, but as soon as you do get into 2061, unfortunately the game will boot you out and you will get an error message like you can see here on the screen as discovered by players of the game. There's a few reasons why this happens. Of course, you cannot actually time travel any further than this on your Nintendo Switch. When you try and go beyond 2060, it simply won't let you. The clock doesn't go any further than that, so this really won't work for any other game on the Nintendo Switch either. Generally speaking, this just helps Nintendo not have to program stuff beyond this point, which might seem a little bit lazy, but who knows, maybe at some point in the far future they will do some kind of update to remedy this and allow it to go further. Either way, 2060 is a long time away, and naturally none of us are going to be at this point for a very long time, so they can easily get away with basically stopping things at this point completely. However, what is really interesting is the fact that Animal Crossing New Leaf can actually go all the way to 2099, which means that technically you could play that game for a lot longer. Now, we still would have a long time to wait in real time, but if you're time traveling a ton, it is feasible that at some point you could eventually get to 2099, whereas with New Horizons you would be stopped a lot sooner at 2060. It does make me wonder why things are so much longer over on the 3DS. Maybe it was just easier to program it back there, but on New Horizons some things are programmed kind of awkwardly in New Horizons where they have to update it year by year with stuff like seasonal items and such, so maybe that's why they've stopped it at 2060 alongside the fact that the Switch just stops there in general. Of course, you might also know that the Zodiac items which were programmed into the game with a recent update actually stop at this point as well, so they are practically programmed to go year by year by year until 2060. However, believe it or not, Animal Crossing New Horizons isn't the next Animal Crossing game to expire, even though I mentioned that New Leaf goes until 2099, as the GameCube version will actually stop going forward in 2030, which is definitely a lot sooner. In fact, it's only 8 years away as of me making this video. It's also entirely possible that Animal Crossing Pocket Camp will be discontinued within the next decade as well, as these mobile games require a lot of server upkeep and maintenance to keep going. Whilst it is nice to think of these games going on forever and forever, sadly they can't, but we will still be enjoying Animal Crossing New Horizons for many years to come, and of course before 2060 we probably will have seen a ton of really other crazy Animal Crossing games and new consoles that we can't even fathom at the moment, so I'm really excited to see what they'll do. But let me know in the comments section down below, what do you think about this? Were you expecting Animal Crossing New Horizons to expire and basically end in 2060? Leave your thoughts down below, I would love to hear what you have to say. If you made it to the end, be sure to comment Bob's Gang down below. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and turn on channel notifications for more videos. I want to say thank you to these channel members for supporting me and the content that I make here. Their contributions allow me to keep making videos. If you want to support these videos and get some great perks for doing so, like access to our members only Discord, exclusive Bob emojis and live streams and much more, then click the join button down below the video or the link in the description.